And welcome back to our Student Zone on our YouTube channel. My name is Rademeyer. I do the fundraising and communications for the Go for Gold Education to Employment program. Today we have the pleasure of interviewing Go for Gold's top 2024 Cape Town student, Sisa Sopazi. We hope you enjoy. So I would like to welcome all our listeners today and those who subscribe to our YouTube channel for an interview between myself and Sisa Sopazi, Cape Town's 2024 top student. Congratulations again, Sisa, for your amazing results of 92% for maths and 87% for science. How did that feel?
Thank you. I appreciate it. It actually felt wonderful. I feel happy having to have worked hard and seen the results.
Wonderful, man. Wonderful. So you're based in Cape Town. Do you want to give us a little bit of an introduction into Sisa and who you are, your family, and what school you went to?
Okay, no problem. So, as you all have heard, I'm Sisa Sopazi. I grew up in Kailicha in Guyasa, the dusty streets in the townships. I went to Sipamandla Senior Secondary School. That is where my journey started. So I come from a community of self-motivated individuals. Yes, I think I'm a really strong individual and a hard worker, if I can say so. And I also like striving for what I know is best for me.
That's fantastic. And do you have any siblings?
Oh, actually, for my family, it's a family of many. I do have siblings. You see, at home I live with my grandmother, my two uncles, my mother, my two other brothers.
Very nice. Nice big family. That's wonderful. And Cisa, you joined us 2 years ago. Well, when you were in grade 10, you qualified to join us to start in grade 11. What motivated you to join the Go for Gold program?
So I'll start by opportunities. You see, when Bridget visited us in the Kutlonong Center in Kailicha and told us what exactly the program works and how does it operates, it really motivated me. You see, into joining the program, not only because I wanted to pursue an engineering degree, but I also wanted to grow a little bit in leadership because that's what the program also offers. Yes.
Wonderful. And tell me, how did you find your maths and science tuition?
Uh, My maths and science tuition were great because I founded them as not only extra lessons, but the way to groom us into wanting to study more. Because not only we are motivated to study, but there's also a healthy competition amongst people from different societies, different schools, you see, coming together, enhancing education. So I really believe they were wonderful. We are also getting thorough help from our mentors, you see, in maths and science, where we don't understand and where we want to understand. And we are also tested a lot into where we want to improve as individuals.
Brilliant. And that was obviously also enhanced through the Go for Gold leadership development training, where we help you guys focus on life skills and coping mechanisms. What was your opinion on the leadership development training?
Okay. So our leadership development training was absolutely magnificent, if I can say. You see, as an individual, I understand that in the engineering field, in the field of engineering and built environment, you need to have that little confidence. You need to be a little bit extroverted. You see, as an individual, I am an introverted individual somehow because I don't like, talking a lot, I can say, but I'm really outspoken at the same time. Joining the program uh, opened up a space for me to share my ideas, and you know having people there to mentor me and to support me emotionally, and not only building a better leader but building a better image of myself, so that many people who are coming after me will notice a role model somehow.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really, really positive impact on your life, and I'm sure all your peers' lives too. And so you've now successfully completed the education development program, which is Go for Gold's first stage of the 4 stages. And you are now currently doing your workplace learning internship at Stefanuti Stocks. So it's quite a change from school entering the world of work. And I just thought I must find, I know you've only been there for a short time now, but how has your time at Stefanuti Stocks been? What have you been up to?
So my time at Stefan Stokes currently has been wonderful. I've been here for a month and say maybe 3 days. You know, so what I've been doing recently, I've been mentored by a QSing. I've been into quantity surveying. I'm having a great time there. Not only, you see, not only pursuing what I want to study at universities, but being exposed to many other departments in this engineering field. Like as I mentioned, I'm currently now being mentored by QS, seeing what it's like to be there, QSing.
That's fantastic. So you're basically getting a full overview, or you will this year get a full overview on how all those technical professionals work together to create their projects. And it's such an exciting industry to be in because it's so varied. Now you are busy. You're obviously going to be exploring different careers used at Stefaniti Stocks. Did you have a notion of what you wanted to study before you went into Stefaniti Stocks?
Yes, I actually have what I would like to study,
And
next year at university. Actually, to mention it, it's mechatronics engineering, right? So I'm more into mechatronics engineering, the integration between mechanical, uh, electrical, and computer studies. That is what I would like to pursue university.
fantastic. And how did you learn about that role before?
Okay, so when I joined the program in grade 10, I was really not sure of what I wanted to study. You see, as I maybe I have not mentioned earlier, in our communities, we are not exposed to many different careers. All we know is that I want to be a doctor, I want to be a police officer, I want to be a lawyer one day, but not deeply into engineering. So during my research and my time in the program, I was confused on whether to choose electrical or mechanical engineering. But through my thorough research, I recently found that I can actually integrate mechanical and electrical engineering by pursuing mechatronics engineering.
Oh, fantastic. So that's the best of both worlds. That's wonderful. And your marks are so good. Which tertiary institution are you thinking of applying to?
So there are many tertiary institutions in which I want to apply to, but my my number one is the University of Pretoria, as I also, in my conducted research, recently found out that they are the best university in automation. My second one will surely be Stellenbosch University, and third one is the University of Cape Town. Those are my three
Fant-
options.
That's fantastic. And of course, Go for Gold is here to support you in your bursary applications through this year. And you are also part of your year this year is attending the leadership development training for WLI students. But of course, this is not like the grade 11 and 12s. This year, they're going to be focusing more on work readiness and how to be an asset to an employer. Have you had your first class yet?
Yes, we did at our first class. You know,
And how was it?
I I can say it is great, in one word, but going deeply into that, we were like being trained on what we should expect on construction sites or in our construction companies. So we are given scenarios on how do we think we should act in these specific scenarios if they are to happen in our companies. We find ourselves into those situations. So our first lesson was basically on that. So we discussed on uh, how we can overcome some certain circumstances in uh, inside our construction sites, and many views and opinions came. So now, whenever one of those scenarios or one of those situations can pop up, we will be ready uh, on how we can deal with it.
Oh, that's brilliant. And you also have your nice peer support because all your fellow grade 12 students of last year have all now in their workplace learning internship, and you guys can share experiences and become well prepared for the challenges in the world of work. That's absolutely awesome. Um, and well, last but not least, I wanted to find out from you, would you recommend the Go for Gold program to younger students? And what would be your message to them?
Okay, so I would say anyone who haven't heard about the Go for Gold program should absolutely join it. It's a wonderful program. You get to learn a lot of things, especially if you are into the engineering and built environment. But even if you are maybe into law, into medicine, you can pursue this program maybe one day in your life, in your WLI year. You can change your mind and see that engineering is really wonderful. So I would say whoever finds out about the program, because not many opportunities like these come in life. So if the opportunity can come to you, you must grab it in both hands. You will see the results. They will be amazing. So what I the message I have for the other young students who are coming after me, I would say persistency is really a wonderful skill you should have, especially when you are into this engineering department. Hard work and dedication, and you must be able to communicate with people. It will really help you.
Wonderful. And tell me, would you come and mentor younger students? Would you come and be the mentors like you had mentors in grade 12 camp? Would you come back and inspire your fellow peers that are up and coming behind you?
Of course, I am ready, and I want to. I really want to mentor other young students and show them how has been my journey with Go for Gold, how I overcome my circumstances and be the person that I am today. I would really love to.
Well, we would really love you to do that too. So please do stay in touch and put your name forward for any volunteering or mentorship work. We would love to have you. But yes, no, that's about it now for today's interview. I don't want to make it too long, but I thank you so much for making the time during your busy work day to come and have this interview with me. And I am looking forward to seeing you around at our various functions, like the award ceremony that's going to be happening towards the end of this year. But I will keep track of how how you are progressing on site through our regular HR forum meetings that we have with Shireen Schiller, your HR at Steph Stocks. And I just want to also thank Stephanie T. Stocks for being such a long-standing and impactful partner on our program. They help fund our program. They take our students year on year, and they also provide the most amazing bursaries and employment for our graduates. So overall, it's a really fantastic partnership. And Sisa, you are definitely one of the lucky ones, but Stephanie T. Stocks is also lucky to have you. So thank you very much for today.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That concludes our interview today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay tuned for more feel-good stories in future. For more information, please visit www.goforgold.org.za. Thank you and goodbye for now.